Okay, so welcome back. I am logged into my affiliatewp.com account and I'm going to walk you through the installation process. I'm going to give you a quick overview, and then of course in the next video I'm going to complete the process. So first things first, we got Affiliate WP. You click download, and right off the bat you're going to see, if you get the pro add-ons, you're going to see all of the add-ons right here. Now, it's going to be tempting to want to download every single one of them, but I'm going to ask you to just pause a minute. So I'm going to download this. I'm going to install it by going to my WordPress dashboard like so. Click on upload, click on choose file, and choose the file and click on install now. And this will upload the plugin to this particular WordPress site. And click on activate plugin, and there we go. By default, it's going to say there are currently no Affiliate WP integrations enabled. If you're using Affiliate WP without any integrations, you may disregard this message. So I'm going to click on dismiss notice because I'm going to walk you through. All right, so on the left hand side is where you're going to see the affiliates. So you'll notice there is a button here that says affiliates. This is Affiliate WP. So you're going to see overview, affiliates, referrals, payouts, visits, creatives, reports, tools, settings, and add-ons. So I'm going to click on affiliates overview. And this right here is basically the tracking from your standpoint as the product vendor. So that way you're able to see which affiliates are driving the most sales and all that. So the first step you want to take is to go to settings. And you want to take your license key that you get from your Affiliate WP account, and you'll want to add it here and click activate license. Okay, so once you're done with that, you can go through the list. Now, I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to walk you through and give you an overview. So overview just gives you an overview of the stats. If you click on affiliates, this will give you a list of your affiliates. So as you can see, you can add them manually one by one if you want to, or you can have them sign up via a form. So if you do that, you add your username, login, and all that, you can do that manually. Now, I will say as a vendor, and if you can do more for the affiliate, like set them up and everything so that they don't have to figure anything out, the faster you can get them to get set up, start driving traffic, and start making sales, the faster you're going to be in profit. So you don't want to overwhelm the affiliate. You don't want to give them a negative first impression. So from experience, I will say that the more you can do for them, the better. So if you can manually set them up, that's better. All right. So let's scroll down here. So we have affiliates, and then we have referrals. So we can see here that these are referrals. So you can add new. So affiliate. So the only time you would use this is if somebody bought something and the affiliate was not credited, or they bought something maybe over the phone or manually and the affiliate was not credited. So this would allow you to credit the affiliate to make sure that they get paid. So up here it says effortlessly pay your affiliates. With the payout service provided by Affiliate WP, you can easily pay affiliates in 31 countries using any debit or credit card. So this is good to know that you can pay your affiliates automatically if you want to. Now scrolling down, we have payouts here. This allows you to pay your affiliates. So you're going to see the actual like referrals, how much money that you owe them, and all that. And you have visits, so you have an idea of who actually referred who and on what landing page did they refer them on and all that. So this is good information and reporting data for you. Now, if you click on creatives, this is basically like banner ads or anything that would help the affiliate promote your product. And I will say from experience, if you can provide them with, creatives or anything that they can add to their website, then that's a big plus. Now under reports, you can then of course see more reporting in terms of what's actually happening within your affiliate system, what's your conversion rate, who are your affiliates, what are your top affiliates, your payouts, maybe what are the top products, what are the top campaigns. And this is important to know. The more data that you have, the better, because then you can focus on the areas of your affiliate program that are actually converting. Under tools, you can see that you can export your affiliates to a CSV file. So let's say, for example, that you want to maybe export the affiliates and use something like ActiveCampaign to email your affiliates to keep them up to date. This allows you to do that since there's no built-in emailing system. So you can export referrals, export payouts, visits, settings, and all of that good stuff. So a lot of this stuff is good for tracking, but also good for you, especially during tax time. So we have API keys, we have recount stats, migration assistant. So a lot of this stuff you're not actually going to be using, mainly the export and import if you choose to do so. Otherwise, most of these you're not going to use. And of course, settings was where we entered our license, and there you can tweak some settings. We'll talk more about that in the next video. And then of course, add-ons. This is how you can install the add-ons. So if you go down here and you find an add-on that you like, let's say this one here, and you click on it, what it'll do is it'll just forward you to this site so that you can download it directly. So you just click download, and then you go through that screen, and then of course you go back to your website, you go to add new plugins, and you basically go through the same process of installing a new plugin. So these add-ons and these pro add-ons are plugins. So if you decide to use like 15 different add-ons, you're going to be utilizing 15 extra plugins. So bear in mind that you want to make sure that your affiliate program runs fast. So make sure that your web hosting company can handle a good amount of plugins. Typically, for the most part, if you can have anywhere under 15 or 20 or less, then that's good. But the moment you begin to add more and more plugins is the moment where your website begins to slow down. So with the add-ons, because you have the license key already activated, all you have to do is simply install the plugin, and that's it. And then what's going to happen here, I'm going to go and install this right now, and we click on activate plugin. So this was Zapier. If we scroll down to affiliates right here, and you go to settings and tools, you'll actually see the option for Zapier. So next step is I'm going to go through every single setting, and I'm going to show you what you need to do in terms of setting up the core, and then of course the settings for additional features. Okay, so this video is going to cover the remaining parts of the actual setup process. So if you go to affiliates and under settings, you're going to see this page, and affiliate area is basically the affiliate page, which by default a lot of times will be created initially. So we have the affiliate area page that's already been created. We have terms of use, so you would choose your terms and conditions, and this would be the affiliate legal policy that you want your affiliates to agree to. If you don't have that, you can get that from there's different sources online which have affiliate policies where you can buy them directly from lawyers. If you go to Google and you just type that in, and down here I would leave all of these as they are. Credit last refer, we definitely want to credit the last affiliate who referred the customer. That's what we were talking about earlier. Referral rate type, that's percentage or a flat USD. So percentage would be, like 50%, and then flat USD would be a certain amount of money. So referral rate, in this case we have percentage, we can do the 50%, exclude shipping costs from referral calculations. I would recommend doing this because if you have, let's say, physical products, you don't want to include the shipping or the taxes in the actual affiliate commission. So in other words, they get 50% of the actual revenue minus the shipping and the tax. Now, cookie expiration, that really depends on you and or how many days that your referral tracking code should be valid for. So if you want the max amount of time, you might want to do like 360 days or 365 or 999, a bunch of nines. So telling the system that you don't want the cookie to expire. Now, obviously, if somebody were to clear their cookies utilizing like an antivirus software, then there's nothing you really can do about that. Cookie sharing, tracking cookies with subdomains. I would leave this unchecked unless you know what you're doing. And then currency, choose your currency symbol position, the thousand separator, the decimal separator, and I would just leave these as they are. Click Save Changes, and we can move on to the next page. So up at the top, you have these tabs here, and we are at the integration tab. And you want to simply find the plugins that you're actually using. So if you're not using any of these plugins, you don't need to check any of them. If you are using, say, let's look down here, PayPal buttons, then you will want to check that. But these are basically referring to plugins. Now, if you were using WooCommerce and you had an e-commerce site that was selling, let's say, physical goods or even online courses, you would want to check that right here. So this is the integrations tab. The next tab is the opt-in form. Now, you would not need to do this unless you were giving people a certain amount of money for any time somebody referred someone. So if they referred a few customers and they just opted in, then they would get paid. So I'm not using this, so I'm going to move on to the emails tab. So this settings merely allows you to customize the email that is being sent to the affiliate. So you can upload your logo, you can choose the default template. So the default template or no template, just plain text only. You add your from name, your name here, your company name, your email. And then of course you have email notifications, notify the affiliate manager when a new affiliate has been registered, has been created. So that's basically you. So you would enter your email here and you would simply just go through here and customize all the different emails. So the next one is going to be the miscellaneous, and this will allow you to allow affiliates to register accounts for themselves. So if you want to kind of create that experience where you do everything for the affiliate, then you don't need to check this. But if you just want to give the link out and say, hey, if you're interested in being an affiliate, fill out this form. You could do it that way as well. Require approval. This just means that when somebody fills out the form, they are not going to be able to become an affiliate immediately. It requires you to actually accept them. Automatically register new users as affiliates. So I would uncheck this because that means that every single one of your users, even your customers, would become affiliates. You can add a logout URL, which is basically if they click the logout button, then they get sent to this URL. And then here's the CAPTCHA to make sure people are not spam. You can reject unpaid referrals. And a lot of these are actually just more advanced features, which you don't really need to use unless you are aware of what you're doing. Disable IP address logging. You don't really need any of that. Opt-in beta version, remove data on install. And for the most part, just the top few is needed, this one, and that's it. Moving on, we have the payout service. So it says payouts by Sandhills Development, which is the company that develops Affiliate WP. It says it allows you as the site owner to pay affiliates directly from a credit card or a debit card, and the funds for each recipient will automatically be deposited into their bank accounts. Now, in order to use this, you will have to pay for their monthly subscription, and you can find a little bit more detail out right here. So let's see here. So they charge 3% fee for Stripe if you process more than 10,000 per month. So actually there's no monthly fee. There's actually just a standard 3% fee, which is not bad. But considering that if you were to have your own Stripe account, you would pay less than 3%. So if you're going to have a large volume of sales, you might want to go the other route. But this route just makes it easier for you, and it makes it so that the affiliates are happy when they get paid immediately and straight directly into their bank accounts. So that's that right here. Enable payout service. And you can connect to the affiliate payout service here. And of course, last but not least, the last tab is Zapier, which is basically the service that allows you to automate much of your site and have WordPress communicate with other applications as well. So it says enable Zapier. You can check that here. And it says create a Zap. So enable specific Zapier triggers. You can enable affiliate triggers, referral triggers, creative triggers, visit triggers, and payout triggers. So let me explain what triggers are. Triggers are what is the initial cost. So if you think about if you drop a ball from maybe the height of you, then releasing the ball and letting it drop is the trigger. And then what happens after that, the ball just bounces around. So if then, do this basically. So if this happens, then you can do this. So affiliate triggers are the affiliate referral, when somebody refers somebody, when somebody visits, when you pay out. Maybe you want to add that to a Google spreadsheet every single time. You can do that with Zapier. So of course, when you're done, you can click Save Changes. Now, bear in mind that because this is integrating into Zapier, you will need to have a Zapier account. And I believe there is a free version, but you can't really do a whole lot with it. So there is another version as of now. I believe it's about $24 per month that allows you to create a bunch of zaps and do all that. So unless you really need to do this, I don't think this is necessary, to be honest. Unless you really want to use automation and you want to maybe document better, then I would use Zapier. Or you could do something like anytime an affiliate signs up on the forum, then you add them to like an active campaign. So there's a variety of things you can do. If we go to Zapier.com, you can get an idea of how it works. So in other words, you can connect your apps and automate workflows. So if we were to go to apps, and if we do a search on, I don't know if, yeah, so most likely it's just WordPress, like so. But if you wanted WordPress to integrate with like Google spreadsheets, you could do that. So if we click here, you can see all the different plugins and integrations that will allow you to automate WordPress. So you can integrate it with Facebook pages, Twitter, and all of that. But that has nothing to do with affiliate programs. So unless you really need it, my recommendation, of course, is you don't really need it. So that's pretty much it as far as setting things up with Affiliate WP.